Well, tubers, tubettes, and of course crazy people, look who's with us. It's my friend Andrea. She has returned to our channel after a 1-year anniversary. The thing is that since we talked to Andrea a year ago, a whole lot of things have happened in between. And in just a minute, we're going to have a one-on-one conversation with Andrea and find out what those changes were. Okay, here comes our goofy little video.
Paul Old Dog New Tricks. A name that is almost synonymous with Drama Gete and the Philippines expat YouTube community. The godfather of Drama Gete. Daddy Paul. Now for those who have been around for quite some time, you may know this perspective, where Daddy Paul was labeled Playboy Paul and Pimping Paul. Daddy Paul and Baby May once led a bunch of young girls, all in their bikini and swimwear, parading in front of the camera like it was a photo shoot at the Playboy Mansion. Pimping Paul was criticized for selling young Filipinas off to old foreigners, seeking relationships and other forms of support in return for companionship. Pimping Paul once thought he could leverage his platform to bring in foreign prospects for local girls in Drama Gete. Now see the result of this.
Right after you were on my channel, something happened. You met somebody.
Yes, I met someone, foreigner.
You met a foreigner.
Yeah. And DVD shop, my work.
Okay.
He
researched my Facebook.
I get it. He researched your Facebook.
Yes. Yes, he wants to get my number and he's flirting with me also.
Okay. So how long did he flirt with you before you became boyfriend and girlfriend?
I think days.
I think 1 week.
1 week?
Yeah.
And then something happened while you lived together with him. What happened?
Having a baby.
You got pregnant.
Yes.
And had a baby.
Yeah.
So where's the boyfriend?
I think they moved her wife.
He moved what?
He moved her wife.
His wife?
Yeah, he's married already.
Yes.
That's an interesting turn to the story. Okay. So he told you that at first, or was it later on in the relationship?
Later on.
Oh, later on.
Yeah.
Okay. Turns out, this gentleman, if you want to call him that, has a wife. I think he's married. I'm not sure, but he also has another child.
Yeah.
With that woman, right?
Yes.
Okay.
She is controlling money.
Okay, so they're not getting along. I guess she doesn't like him for whatever reason.
I think she like with her, but the foreigners, they don't like with her because she controlling money.
Okay, all right. And you didn't know that until, I guess, after you got pregnant. And he does not have a lot of money.
Yeah, he don't have a lot of money because her wife is controlling her money.
Got it. Okay.
They want her wife separated, but she wants to controlling money, and he don't want like that.
Okay.
That's why he wanted to separate and broke up her wife.
All right. But he didn't tell you that when he first met you.
No, but he told me at the other day.
Oh, okay.
Like 1 week.
Oh, not
Yeah. So I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a lousy thing. So your baby is 2 months old, and you're a single mom now.
Yes, I'm a single mother.
Last time you were with me, you were a single,
Yeah.
and now you're a single mom, and this guy is not living with you. He's not living with his former girlfriend or wife, and he's living alone. Where are you living?
Where you live? Asa ka nagpilay?
I live in my parents.
With your parents.
Yes.
So here we are, back to square one. You're back to where we were a year ago,
Yeah.
which was living with your parents. Only this time you've got a 2-month-old, and he's not giving you any money.
Because of Pimping Paul's Western ideologies, the young Filipina was stalked and tracked down by a foreigner, lied to, and impregnated. This is exactly what previous videos on this channel have held in discussion. The poor young woman has now brought the 2-month-old child back to her parents' house, with no income coming in from the father of the child. This is a very, very serious issue. The consequences of pimping Paul's actions have finally caught up with him, and the repercussions are being felt by the young Filipina and her family. The very ideology he promoted, leveraging foreign prospects for local girls in Dumaguete, has led to a devastating outcome. It's a classic case of old dog, new tricks, gone wrong. Paul, once known for his questionable methods of introducing young women to older foreign men, thought he could navigate the complex world of international relationships without considering the potential risks and harm to the women involved. His actions were driven by a desire for fame, fortune, and influence within the expat community, rather than a genuine concern for the well-being of the women he was helping. The fact that a young woman has been left to raise a child on her own, without financial support from the father, is a heartbreaking reminder of the dangers of exploiting vulnerable individuals for personal gain. The lack of accountability and disregard for the consequences of his actions have led to a situation where a young life has been forever changed. As the community continues to grapple with the fallout of pimping Paul's antics, it's essential to acknowledge the role that social media and the expat YouTube community have played in enabling and perpetuating this behavior. The glorification of questionable relationships and the objectification of young women have contributed to a culture that prioritizes clicks and views over the well-being and safety of individuals. It's time for the community to take a step back and reflect on the harm that has been caused. The days of pimping Paul and his ilk must come to an end, and a new era of accountability and responsibility must begin. The young women of Dumaguete and beyond deserve better than to be treated as commodities or trophies to be won. They deserve respect, dignity, and protection from those who would seek to exploit them. As for Paul, it's time for him to confront the consequences of his actions and take responsibility for the harm he has caused. The title of Godfather of Dumaguete must be stripped away, and he must be held accountable for his role in perpetuating a culture of exploitation and harm. The old dog may have learned some new tricks, but it's time for him to learn the value of respect, empathy, and responsibility. While pimping Paul may have initially enjoyed the spotlight as the manipulative godfather of Dumaguete, his legacy now stands in stark contrast to what could have been a more positive influence. The incident has shone a light on the darker corners of expatriate life, reminding everyone of the vulnerabilities involved and the need for a more profound sense of accountability.
For a foreigner,
I'm looking for a foreigner being a boyfriend with me and live me together, keep me forever.
okay. And how old was your boyfriend?
I think we met with her 56 and he is 57.
57 now.
Okay, he's 57 now. And how old are you? I forgot.
21.
So you're
The young single mother's desperate quest for another foreigner to provide financial stability underscores a grave reality that many vulnerable individuals face in similar situations. Having just exited a relationship where a 30-year age gap highlighted the precarious power dynamics at play, she now finds herself cornered by societal pressure and the harsh economic realities of raising a child alone. It's genuinely heartbreaking to witness how pimping Paul has perpetuated a cycle of dependency and vulnerability. Instead of guiding her towards empowerment and self-sufficiency, he seems to be pushing her further into a precarious situation, all under the guise of finding a better life through foreign support. This is not merely about seeking companionship, it's about survival. For this young mother, the stakes are alarmingly high, and the emotional and psychological toll is undeniable. The imported mental illness often described on the channel reflects a pervasive mindset that romanticizes and commodifies relationships based on economic disparity. Such ideologies can lead to a distorted view of love and partnership, where financial security takes precedence over genuine connection and mutual respect. The cycle of seeking foreign partners turns into a transactional game, with emotional well-being and mental health often sacrificed in the pursuit of monetary gain. It's essential to confront the implications of this behavior, not only for the individuals directly involved but for the broader community as well. Pimping Paul's actions can pave the way for normalization of such dynamics, misleading people to believe that a relationship with an older foreigner is a viable solution to their struggles. This perpetuates a narrative where young women are seen as if they have few options, leading them to believe that their worth is tied to their ability to attract foreign suitors rather than their own ambitions and capabilities. As we consider the well-being of this young mother and her child, it's vital that we advocate for healthier pathways. Instead of focusing on finding another foreigner, what if she were encouraged to seek personal development, vocational training, or community support? Empowerment through education and skills training could lead her toward independence and a more fulfilling life for herself and her child. Community organizations, local NGOs, and even well-intentioned expats could contribute by providing resources and opportunities that help her to build a more stable future. At the same time, this situation acts as a wake-up call for the expat community. A concerted effort is needed to promote ethical interactions and to challenge the narratives that underpin the exploitation and objectification of women. Dialogue and education about the responsibilities that come with engaging in cross-cultural relationships should become central themes in community discussions. While it's devastating to see this young mother caught in the web woven by pimping Paul, her story highlights a critical opportunity for change. If those who have witnessed or participated in this cycle rally together to support her in more constructive ways, we can collectively reshape the narrative and advocate for a future where relationships are founded on equality and respect. This call to action extends beyond the individuals directly involved. It reaches out to all of us to create a culture where support means nurturing potential and fostering dignity, allowing people to confront their challenges with confidence rather than dependence. It's time to break the cycle and invest in a healthier, more equitable community that truly uplifts everyone involved. The expat community has a responsibility to advocate for ethical behavior and to create an environment where individuals, especially young women, are not seen as mere commodities. Rather than continue to promote superficial interactions and objectification, it would be far more beneficial for those involved in the YouTube community to endorse healthy relationships built on genuine connections, respect, and understanding of cultural differences. This shift would encourage aspiring expats and foreigners to approach their relationships with a sense of integrity and awareness.